I don't have my backlight on today, so my face is a little dark.
You always complain that your face is too white, so it's fine.
That's true.
You're like, I'm a ghost. Anyway, welcome back, friends.
Hi.
I'm here nasally and gross.
Jess is just so ready to go. But
Just been up since 3:30 this morning. I took a 2-hour nap. Um, yeah,
oh,
it's
my
rough.
my saucer. What do you call it? My coaster was stuck
Poster.
underneath my laptop. So that was a little awkward. And I almost just spilt my whole drink, but it
Oh man,
didn't.
did you make anything good?
I didn't. I'm just drinking water. I'm boring today.
I thought you were
Oh.
getting, after last week's lecture of how she's gonna be more fun and make cocktails again.
You know what it is? I eat dinner too close to when we record this podcast. So like I'm still kind of like full and then like I don't really want to like add a cocktail on top of that. Like because I'm not going out. Like if I was going out,
Right.
dinner and drinks is great, but I'm on my couch.
Yeah,
So
no, that makes sense. We probably also look like degenerate alcoholics a little bit, like when we just start drinking to record this and speak to each other. So it's probably better.
I don't believe
Probably better.
that. But and also we were always recording on Mondays.
Right.
And like you would think Tuesdays make it like more acceptable to drink, but since we've moved to Tuesdays, we actually drink less. So
Right.
I don't know
I
what's
don't
going
know.
on.
All
You
right.
know,
Well,
I've been going to the city. I'm tired.
I have a steaming cup of tea,
It's real steaming.
real steaming. So we're gonna take a minute before we start drinking that and burn our whole face off live on air.
Yeah, don't do that.
Live. It's totally recorded. Let everybody ring.
But if you actually like burnt your face off,
Hello.
you would have to keep it for for the
Yeah.
content.
No, but so that's chilling. Uh, anyway, what do we have to talk about this week?
Um, well, ridiculous thing to me, I'm gonna start off, um, is the weather. And I know that's like a hot topic in Jersey these days,
Don't
right?
even get me
And
started.
the New York, New Jersey area. But I feel like we actually haven't talked about it on this podcast. This summer so far has been like ridiculous.
I mean, personally, it's only the first day of summer today, technically, just saying.
It is the summer solstice. It's the longest day of the year.
I guess, yeah.
I guess I didn't realize that was today.
I think I saw somebody post about it, so I could be wrong.
Oh, I
Maybe I'm
didn't.
maybe I'm wrong.
But anyway, so yeah, so for people that live under a rock or I guess don't live in the New York, New Jersey area, so far this summer it's been nothing but Seattle weather. The entire
Terrible.
like all of May and June so far has just been rain, 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 rain.
Been like 11 weekends in a row where it rained at least one of the 2 days.
And the only like nice days are like a Wednesday when everybody's obviously working and like are in an office all day or at home all day. So it's been miserable. Now all of a sudden, this week has all been rainy and like 60s. And then we all ask for nice weather. Please give us nice weather. Oh, okay. Mother Nature says, I got you. It's gonna be hell's ball sack next week. It's gonna be like 101 degrees.
Yeah. But I like the hundreds when we're in the summer.
You are very pregnant. How do you like the hundreds right now at all?
Well, I mean, it hasn't been 100 yet while I've been
True.
pregnant.
I mean, also like you're not gonna hang outside all day, so I guess. But again, it's like during the week. I think it's supposed to actually go into the weekend this time, but yeah,
I
actually
know, it's
this
annoying.
weekend actually looks pretty nice. It looks sunny and like
Finally.
85-ish. But all next week's gonna be like in the high 90s. Then of course, I have a trip coming up next week.
Right.
So now, of course, it's gonna get nice out as I leave, and
Yeah, that always happens too.
and I'm going down to the Caribbean where it should be this weather, and of course, rain's in the forecast down there. So it really just, I mean, of course, when it comes
That's
to
wild, actually.
tropical weather, the rain forecast could just be like a 20-minute storm and it could be nice the rest of the day. Like that's just how the weather is down there. But
Right.
still, either way. So Mother Nature, I don't know what's going on. I literally had soup today for lunch because I was like, this is soup weather. It
Saw
is
that.
June 17th.
I know, we had Chinese food tonight, which I thought of you the whole time I was eating, honestly.
And did it taste as good as your dreams beforehand?
I mean, it still hit the spot, even though I can't really taste right now because listen
Hmm.
to what I sound like.
Yeah.
But it
True.
was still good.
You're sure this is allergies or do you have like a cold?
I'm not really sure, honestly. I did take a COVID test because my teeth hurt so bad not this morning, and like there was two other instances where I thought that I had a sinus infection, but it was actually COVID when my teeth were hurting that bad. But I also did like an at-home COVID test. I don't know if you have to be like sick for multiple days, like before you take those for them to be accurate. You know what I mean?
No.
So, because the one time I think I did do an at-home COVID test and it was negative, and then they tested me at the doctor and it was wound up being positive. So,
Oh, I don't
who
know.
knows?
I didn't know teeth hurting was a symptom.
Well, it's not. I think it's just that I get so stuffed up that like my teeth
Oh,
are unbearably hurting
got
because
it.
that's like how my sinus cavities work. Yeah, it's really fun. My ridiculous thing is why are the Amazon drivers just driving around on highways with their freaking doors open?
Well,
I
didn't
don't get it.
UPS and like FedEx kind of do that too?
No,
No?
no, because they have like a back, like they have a back, and like they don't have like a door, but like everything's in the compartment. This is like a van, and we're
Oh,
leaving the side door open, like
I
for
thought you meant like their driver door because
no,
I
no,
only
no, no,
see
no,
like driver doors for like UPS trucks open
no, no. I mean like the sliding door on the side of the Amazon
with all the
bag.
packages.
Yes, like you could see them.
I haven't seen that. I think you have to report those drivers if you see them
I
again.
literally saw one in College Point the other day, and I'm like, okay, sir, you're on the streets of Queens, just like you're not in a like. I understand residential neighborhood, like you're probably stopping at four houses on the same block. Okay,
Yeah.
and you're going maybe 25 miles per hour. What are we doing
I
in
don't know.
College
I haven't
Point
seen
on main
this.
roads, like by the LIE and the Van Wyck, which is like your doors open?
Yeah, you're just asking for things to fall off the truck.
Right. It doesn't make any sense. So that was one ridiculous thing. My second ridiculous thing, I'm just gonna save for our Mets chat at the end since they
Oh,
decided to sabotage us last week.
oh, both of us got
I know,
sabotaged.
ridiculous. But
Truly.
like, I mean, Aaron Rodgers secretly getting married is also pretty.
Yeah, I had to add that because I don't think we should care or ever cared about Aaron Rodgers, but like especially not anymore. But all of a sudden, him just like dropping the fact, like he just showed up to whatever team's camp he's on at. What is he? The Steelers now?
Yeah,
Just like
random.
randomly showed up with a wedding ring, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm married now," and people are just
I
like,
saw a comparison too that they were like Aaron Rodgers is like the one guy on the Bachelor franchise that just keeps coming back in any which way he can, and that's relatable.
"Yeah." I mean, he just needs to stay relevant, but now all of a sudden he's married, like
Yeah, to who?
to a nobody. Like she's like a normie.
She must like mental abuse then, because poor Cheyenne Woodley's out here like still not be able. Shaylee, what's her name?
Shailene.
Shailene.
Cheyenne. But oh, Cheyenne. Careful, careful. That's a very large mug. That's like a saucer.
My dad is like, this bowl of coffee. I'm like, shut up. They're
That
nice.
is a China show off right there because that thing is huge.
I love them.
Um,
Um,
but yeah, I hope that Aaron Rodgers, he's gonna have like the best year ever now.
of course he is. Of course.
Who is the Jets quarterback?
Didn't they just draft someone? I forgot his name, but I feel like they got somebody with a first round pick.
Yeah, but didn't they also sign like a veteran or something? I need to look this up. And we're Jets fans, and I
No,
have
yeah,
no idea who our quarterback
no, they
is.
did. They got somebody from the Bears, maybe
Jets quarterback.
quarterback.
Not Jameis Winston, right? That's
No,
Jets QB. Justin Fields.
yeah,
That
Fields.
was
There,
from the Bears. You're right. The Bears. And they just signed Brady Cook. I guess that's the first round pick. Um,
maybe.
but
Unless I'm wrong and that wasn't like their first round pick, but whatever. I mean, the Jets are just back to being irrelevant. Like the Jets are
they're
just always
so
irrelevant.
bad. They're
Until you tell me you're relevant or prove to me that you're relevant, you're gonna be irrelevant at this point.
yeah. And everybody's trajectory is they leave and then they get good. Like, so expect Zach Wilson to have a breakout year this year wherever he went too.
Right. I'm
I thought
thinking
you
of no who.
Carlos, but you were just like deep in
I was thinking of
thought.
Sam Darnold, and I'm like, didn't he have a breakout year already with
Yeah, Sam
Minnesota?
Darnold had a breakout year.
Yeah.
I mean, Geno Smith is also doing like decently.
Yeah, but he's old.
Well, he was pre Sam Darnold. Like it was him, then it was Sam
Right.
Darnold, then it was Zach Wilson. Now it's gonna be, I don't know.
Justin Fields.
Yeah, but I don't. He can't count on that though because he's not. It's gonna be the next the Brady Cook guy is gonna be the next failure.
I
So you
can't.
draft
Like,
Justin Fields.
I
Anyway,
just
it's way
can't.
too early to be annoyed by the Jets. He just came up because we were talking about Aaron Rodgers, but
No.
I can't. I think I might have to boycott football this season, with the exception of obviously like playing in our fantasy league.
Best of luck to best of luck being in a fantasy league and boycotting football. Best of luck. Um, I feel like we have nothing else to talk about other than like baseball and how annoyed we are with the Mets this week
No, we're
after
not.
we
Yeah, but
praised
we're
them
not ready
last
to go
week,
to
but
them.
it's way too early for that. So you tell me, you got anything else to talk about?
Um, I did. I had something else that I meant to put in the note. What was it? Speaking of the
Is
note,
it a commuting story?
no. But
Speaking of the
speaking
note,
of the
this is the
note,
Jersey Shore.
yeah, have you still like been watching it or no?
Okay, so what happened was we felt real far behind. Like
Hmm.
when Ronnie and Sammy like had their rekindle it, like their meeting, we never finished that episode and then we felt way too far behind. Never caught up. So now I'm
Okay.
like, do I just like watch it from
Yeah,
wherever? Because it's not like you have to catch up and you know that that was dragged out forever and like
yeah.
whatever, who cares? So yeah, that's that's that. Not that I'm
I
not
don't.
interested.
I know, but reality TV is like something where, like, yeah, I guess like if there's big drama, you should know, but like it's always the same drama regurgitated, so you're probably okay just like
Well,
picking it.
that's the thing with the MTV reality shows. Like at this point, like everybody knows that they're beyond scripted.
Right.
Especially like listening to the people that were on like Laguna Beach in the Hills, like be
Oh
like,
yeah.
yeah,
Well, yeah.
half of our show is fake, like
Yeah.
you know. But it's still entertaining. Like,
Yeah, I love Jersey Shore to this day. I say to
so
people
do
all
I.
the time, I because I don't watch like the Love Island or any of those like reality shows that everybody watches.
Love Island is insane.
My only watch for reality is Jersey Shore essentially, and Love is Blind, but like ugh, I'm like over that. But like Jersey Shore is just still so good. Like the callbacks are fantastic. The people are idiots. Like
I know.
yeah, I hate Angelina still. Like she needs to just get off the show
But
because
like you can't get enough of it at the same time. Like it's like a
I've
bad
had enough of
movie.
her. I've had enough of her
I'm
because
just enough. It's enough, like, because I'm not even watching, and she's just always having the same fights because she has the
that's
same
what I mean.
insecurities. And, like, you need to figure out your insecurities, girl, because, like,
Yeah,
this is a you issue. It's not a them problem. Like, you're not letting them, you think everything is about, like, targeted at you. And that's where I feel like the overproduction comes in with
yeah.
this shows, particularly, because it's always just like, oh, how are we going to make Angelina look crazy? You know?
And you don't need to. She does it on her own. But that's so funny that you have not caught up on it. But like last episode this week was literally them basically having another one of those like sit down talks where they always have. And those were the exact words that came out of their mouth is that like you need to work on your own insecurities and like we're all
Yeah,
here for
because
you
it's
and you just like
not.
make up this drama. So it's so funny. Like it just goes to show again how like it's the same shit. Cause like you
Yeah,
know
it
that.
is. It
But
is.
it is still funny. I do still love like all like
Anytime they mentioned Secaucus, I was cracking up at
oh,
your
it's so
Snapchat.
good. It's so good.
So
That's
funny.
my favorite part about
Secaucus?
Jersey Shore is like the production where they like add in the flashbacks and
Right.
like the notes on the screen, like making fun of the character, like the cast. Like
Right.
that's what's funny
Yes.
to
That's
me.
the best part of it now, of course.
Yeah.
I
So
did see
I
that
think
Mike
it's
and his
still worth the
wife
watch.
are opening a treatment center, which I thought was really cool.
Who?
Mike, the situation, and Lauren
Oh,
are opening like a treatment center for like addicts in New Jersey.
they also opened a cookie shop.
Yeah, I saw that. This food influencer I follow, he went today to try the cookies. They look so good.
I feel like they're just like a crumbles cookie knockoff.
No, it looked better than crumble because
No.
crumble, like you could
Crumble's
tell that.
so overrated.
Yeah, no, they're disgusting crumble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like these looked like legit cookies. Like they don't have all the frosting and shit on top of them. Like it's like a sea salt caramel chocolate chip cookie, or
Yeah.
like a s'mores cookie, but it's like baked into the middle of it. And
Mm.
then they have like a white chocolate macadamia nut one. Like they all looked like normal cookies.
You know what chain never gets their due? Insomnia. I love
Oh,
Insomnia
Insomnia's
cookies.
A plus, A
And they
plus.
never, they got looked right over for all this crumble bullshit. And crumble sucks.
Crumble's so bad.
Sucks. It's
They're
so
too
expensive.
way too
It's
sweet.
so sugary.
Yeah.
Ugh. Everybody get
Well,
Insomnia.
I have the cookie place by me, which is like homemade. Like they're
Oh
good
yeah, I've
too.
tried that. That was good.
Yeah, but the Insomnia cookies are very underrated.
Yeah.
They're classic cookies. One, two, they make ice cream sandwiches with like homemade ice cream sandwiches with the cookies. Like, what are we doing? There's
Yeah.
nothing better than that.
Yeah.
Unless
Speaking
you're
of,
drunk, walking home from the bar when it's like 80 degrees and you can't eat the thing fast enough that it's like melting all over you. That
yeah, of
that could be a
course.
problem.
Of course. And it being right next to the pizza was always a problem, like leaving the bars downtown in Hoboken, because it's like, do I want cookies? Do I want pizza? Do I want both? Like that was the
Right,
problem.
right,
Usually I
right.
want cookies, but like pizza's always an option as well.
When we were in DC, I ordered insomnia cookies like to the hotel for us. And then they took like a really long time to get there. And I was like, yo, like they're
I
not
know
coming.
not.
So I was like, sorry, like, can I cancel this? And then I got a refund, but they still showed up. So it was good.
Oh,
It was fine. It
you
worked out.
should order it from a million miles away.
No, it was
Like
just like
Chinese food
weird.
recipe.
Like DC's just like set up very odd.
Mm.
Um, like all the roads and how far things actually are in comparison to where you are, and it's just like very bizarre. But they're the thing with insomnia is like they're mostly like in college towns.
Yeah.
I'm surprised we didn't have one of those at FDU, honestly. Like,
That was before its time.
no, there was ones at Rutgers and like by my
Oh.
cousins and stuff in Jersey City.
Oh, then I don't
I
know.
mean, maybe
Baltimore
they
stopped too
weren't as
big.
big as they are, but I think they were like more in like city-esque areas than like there's
Hmm.
one in New Brunswick, which maybe I'll DoorDash myself a cookie after I have this baby.
You should.
They did just open this other place in New Brunswick that I saw. I see it when I'm on my way back from like the doctor's appointments that we do have at the hospital. There's a it's like a milk and cookie bar, like some sort of milkshake. So like
You know I love a milkshake.
yeah, I'm gonna need to get like some DoorDash gift cards for one of the hospital.
Yeah. Because like it'll all just be like the
Because the
meat is
hospital food
out.
is just like not doing it. It's
Yeah,
not like come on. No.
you know. Um,
Oh,
I don't know how much time we just killed. It is crazy how usually we yap. These last couple episodes, why have we like had nothing to talk about?
probably because nothing is going on because it's disgusting outside.
Like, why are our lives so boring right now?
Well, I'm pregnant. I'm not doing anything. So there's one
Well, you're
reason.
growing a human. You're not doing nothing. Um, but so okay. So then I guess we could just segue into the Mets and make this another
Well,
short.
let me tell this story
Oh,
and
okay.
and that will segue us into it. Okay,
Okay.
so Sunday we went to the game for Father's Day. We
Right.
got these tickets.
Oh,
We got
okay.
these tickets because somebody we went to that we work with like was at some sort of silent auction or something like that. And the tickets were there and then like he put in for them and he's like I can't go. So like you guys take them. So we're like okay. So Alec emails the guy. We find out that they're like in row A, like right behind the tarp in like the middle ground of left and third baseline. Like, okay, cool, right? So we decide to go. So now, sorry, I don't know what my light is
Yeah.
doing today,
It's
but
because you're like moving back and forth so much.
sorry, I'm like, I can't like keep myself stationed. Um, so we're right next to the bat boy, obviously, because he sits there. So now everybody wants a ball every time, like it's in between innings, every time there's a foul ball hit, whatever. So Addie got one.
Of course.
It's dirty. this one. So she's like, oh, we have to clean it. I'm like, no, 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 no. You don't clean the ball, child. Anyway, so we got one for her.
She would
And
want
then
to clean it.
there was like a kid like 5 rows up, and like, all the kids rush down every time that there's like a foul ball, whatever. So this one kid like kept trying to get the ball. The guy next to us was with his dad, and he said that he had a son. So the guy got like the foul ball, but the ball boy to him, gave it to him. And now here's the dad, and he's like, "Oh, you steal the ball out of an 8-year-old's hand? You're just gonna take a ball from an 8-year-old? Like, wow, get a life." Like 5 yards, five, like up. So now I'm like watching this all happen, and I'm like cringing, right? I'm like, listen, adults need to have some fun too. To the guy who like got the ball, he's like, I'm bringing it to my son. Like, I literally don't even care. I'm like, no, but like this like kids need to get the ball thing is so annoying because like I don't know, I've been waiting 32 years to get a ball. I didn't get a ball until I had her, you know. So the guy's like laughing at me, whatever. So then these people like left in like I want to say they left in like the sixth inning, which the game was terrible, so I don't blame them. We wound up leaving like in the bottom, no, yeah, the bottom of the ninth, like because it was just like 9-0, nothing
Yeah.
was happening, and like, no, I don't care that much. You weren't coming back. Like, I had to watch Jared Young pitch the ball and not even make it to home plate multiple times. Like, okay.
Oof.
Yeah, it was rough. So, anyway,
I didn't watch
now,
the end of that game, so I didn't even know Jared Young was pitching.
now this guy, like, the kid finally gets a ball. But when the guy was leaving, like the kid didn't get a ball until this guy left. But the guy was leaving and he's like, "Oh yeah, there's the guy that stole the ball right out of my 8-year-old's hand." Like, shut up. You're making this so dramatic. It was not that dramatic. The ball boy literally handed him the ball. Like, shut up. I was getting so infuriated and like, the pregnancy rage is a thing. Like I
Mm.
wanted to turn around and be like, "Would you please stop? Like
Yeah.
just stop." Like, who cares? I'm like, also, these kids need to be humbled. That's what I
Yeah.
said to the guy.
I am a swift advocate for this. I mean, we agree on this. I'm sorry. Like, if something is tossed in the air, like a t-shirt or a ball, it is fair game. If the
For
kid
anyone,
catches it, I'm not going to grab it out of their hand. But
right?
I will, in the air, fight for it. And if I come down with it and I don't know you and I don't want to give you it, you're not getting it.
It's not like it's our kid, like my kid,
No.
or like your little cousin, and you're like, you know
No.
what? I caught the ball. That's all I need for myself. You
Mm-mm.
enjoy this for your
And
life,
I'm sorry, a ball, I would give to my little cousin.
right?
A t-shirt,
Absolutely not.
I caught it. It's mine. I'm sorry. Absolutely not. Unless I caught two, you could have the second one. And my cousin, whoever that might be, would have to learn to understand that because,
Right,
like you said, I've lived my whole life, and yes, I have caught a couple of t-shirts now in my lifetime, but I've never caught a foul ball. I've never caught
right.
a home run ball. Like, so if that happens to me, you best believe I'm gonna keep it for myself.
100%.
Yeah.
I
Again,
agree with you.
if it was rolling all over the floor and a kid came up with it, I'm not gonna tackle the kid to the ground and steal it from him and be like, mount
Right.
it. But I wouldn't do that with another adult. Whoever
He made it
grabs
like
it.
they were like fighting, like hold,
Yeah.
like for a toy in a store.
Yeah. But the audacity and the peer pressure now that if I'm sitting next to a kid I don't even know, I'm expected to give it to them. Get the
No,
fuck out of here. I'm
literally
sorry.
leave. No,
Your dad should have fought harder for it for you. That's not my problem.
I 100% agree. Hold on
So,
one second before we start another topic.
okay.
Sorry, I was going as long as I could without getting a tissue, and I couldn't go any longer. Anyway,
So yeah, so I'm in full agreement on that, and that would annoy me as if like the guy held on to it all game, like let it go.
get over it. Like, get
Right.
over it. Nothing's happening in this game.
Yeah.
It wasn't like it came, again, it didn't come over the wall. Like, he was
Mhm.
getting, like, shut up.
Yeah. Well, I went to the game on Friday. So people, the Mets got swept this weekend. The first time they get swept all season. So I guess we shouldn't be like that upset. But like obviously it was disheartening because they were just coming home.
Right.
Like they had the fans were going wild. There was a packed house every night, and we just
I,
like thought we'd see them
I
in
can really say that I'm not like disappointed because like at this
I know.
point in other
No, you're
seasons
spoiled.
we've been swept so many times by this point in the season.
Yeah,
But like it's just aggravating that we both went to games and both got like at least your game was exciting in the beginning and then you
it
got like
was.
a typical miserable loss.
Yeah.
Like mine was just miserable from the jump and
Yeah.
boring.
So my game was Friday night. I went with Stacy and it was Pride night. Okay. Now, I didn't go for that specific purpose. I just went because it was a Friday night game and it was a nice night, like nice weather, and the Mets were rolling. So I was like, okay. And I made and state and I wanted Stacy to come because she always enjoys going to games with me. I don't know why she enjoys going to games with me because I'm terrifying, but she enjoys going to games with me.
It's entertaining for her.
Yeah, I get sometimes it's scary for her, sometimes it's entertaining. So anyway, so we get there. We didn't get a pride tank top, which okay, whatever. We weren't gonna get there on time. And also like
Oh, we're
just
gonna go back to the giveaways
oh
also.
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So then we get inside. It they really went all out for Pride Night. Like the music was all like gay icons. Like they, obviously rainbow flags everywhere. Like somebody on from Broadway sang the national anthem. Like they went
Love.
all out, right? Like, and it was a fun night. And obviously the crowd is different than like what the crowd usually is for baseball games. But honestly, it kind of made the vibes like nice,
Yeah,
especially towards the end of the game when they ended up losing because like everybody there like just was
was
there
still
for
having
a good
fun.
time, but
Right.
but they weren't like not paying attention, which is why like
Right.
I was enjoying it because like how we get like if people around us like just basically aren't even acting like they're a baseball game, like that would piss me off. But like
Right.
no, like they were like cheering when something good happened, like they were booing, like they were still all into it, even if
Everybody was into it. They just were
yeah.
like living their
So
life.
anyway, so the Mets were up like 5-1, right?
Yep.
And it was like the sixth inning or something like that. And I said to Stacy, okay, like this is we just finished a rally. I'm like, this is a great time. Let's go get dessert. She wanted Mr. Softy. And I'm like, sure. It was right behind our section. We were in like the
Right.
left field corner. So I was like, okay, let's go get Mr. Softy. I tried to persuade her to get the cookie bucket with me, but she didn't want it. And I agree, it was 20 cookies. That was a lot. You got to split that between like three, four. I mean, we could have housed it down together,
They're
but like
miniature cookies.
they're miniature, but like they're not miniature miniature. They're like half cookies, you should say. They're like that size.
Oh, I thought they were like the little bite-sized ones.
They're a little bigger than bite size.
Okay.
Okay, anyway, gun to my head, could I finish the whole bucket? Probably. Definitely between two people, you could finish the bucket.
Gun not to my head. Could I finish?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
obviously, me and Jess were talking the last time I went to a game together. How amazing would it be as if you got the bucket with Mr. Softy and then like did some dipping or like made sandwiches out of them? Like, fantastic idea. So
Right.
I was like trying to convince Stacey to do it. And she was like, no, I think I just want ice cream. And I'm like, honestly, it's good you're saying that because I don't need this either. But I did get a
Meanwhile, I'd be enabling.
yeah, you know me. I've been saying this on the podcast. I am on a milkshake kick this year. I don't know what's going on, but like I'm obsessed with milkshakes. So in my brain, I really wanted like a black and white shake from Shake Shack. Unfortunately, like just because the Mets were like doing well at the time, I didn't want to like go to center field, wait on the line to get the Shake Shack shake, like whatever. So I'm like, but then I saw Mr. Softy had shakes. So I was like,
Oh,
oh, I'll just get a Mr. Softy shake. I was very disappointed. Bless you. I was very
thank you.
disappointed with the Mr. Softy shake. It was vanilla ice cream with a little bit of chocolate syrup in it, but it wasn't a black and white shake. It was like a cheap ass shake. And the lady was mortified when I asked her to put sprinkles in my milkshake. I'm like, why is that such an absurd ask?
That's weird.
And she's like, which ones do you want? I go, obviously the orange and blue ones. I'm in a Met game. What?
Yeah. Why do they even have chocolate
Yeah,
ahead of
and
that game?
I said to her, I was like, not for anything. Is there really a difference in the flavor of the sprinkles? And she's like, yeah, the orange and blue ones are more like sugary, like the chocolate ones aren't really chocolate, but like they're less sugary. I'm like, give me the orange and blue ones. What are we arguing about here? What the concession people are out of control this year. Okay. Also, we got chicken fingers and French fries to start the game, and I got the pulled pork mac and cheese. Okay.
Yeah.
This is becoming, we really love to rant about food service this year. So shrinkflation's real. I'm on a rant now. Shrinkflation is real. Even Stacy, I didn't even say a word she looks down at her chicken fingers when she gets them. She goes, "There's only three in here,"
Yeah,
and they're
I thought
like,
you used to get four.
"You used to get like five, and they're only like this many fries, like such a small portion of fries." I'm like, shrinkflation. This is what's happening. She's like, "Well, now like I definitely want ice cream later because like usually the chicken fingers and fries would fill me, and I'm like not even full because it's like barely any chicken."
Right. Also, this has to do with all of the cost of like the staff and everything like that too.
Shrinkflation.
Can we just say how my eyes are
You're
literally,
bugging. We're gonna have to end the 5 minute mark because you are bugging, but it's fine. My rant's almost over. Then I
no,
get
my
the pulled
eye is
pork.
literally like
Yeah.
tearing.
Then I get the pulled pork mac and cheese, and the mac and cheese was bomb. I'm not gonna lie, but they gave such a small portion of pork. I was
Yeah,
like, "What am I paying for here? Just the mac and cheese? Like, what is going on
right,
here?" And I say it's the lady, and I was like, "Can you just check to make sure? Because they have everything like put in those like warmer things, like in a."
right.
And I'm like, can you just like check and see if there's like, is this a normal portion size of the pork? Like, is that what they all look like? Or did I just get like a weirdly small one? And she like actually walked over there and looked and she's like, no, they all like look about the same. And I'm like,
Okay.
Jesus. So whatever. I judged a book before its cover. I ended up eating it just fine and it was very good. But
Good.
City Field's shrinkflation is getting ridiculous. And the Mr. Softy shake, I do not recommend. Go to Shake Shack. It's not worth it.
Okay,
Because they
well,
didn't
let's
even
be
like
real.
make it a
Shake that
milkshake.
shake and like
They
you
didn't
know
even
that.
make it a milkshake though. That's the problem. It was basically just the soft serve in a cup instead of in a bowl. Like that's essentially what it was.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
They
So
were probably just lazy and didn't want to clean the milkshake
yeah.
machine.
Yeah, story of it. Then places need to stop selling milkshakes if they're annoyed to clean the machines.
That's why we didn't sell them when I worked at the internet.
Yeah. So
We didn't want to
anyway,
clean the machine.
also though that cookie bucket stand has the iced coffee.
Oh,
That's good to know for the
nice.
future.
Good to
Not
know. Good to
cold
know.
brewed, but the iced coffee. But anyway,
Okay.
then the Mets went ahead and lost. And while we were in the Mr. Softy line, Stacy, I love you. She said she looked up at the screen and she saw that it was 5-1. She goes, "Oh, this is like a pretty comfortable lead, right?"
No.
I turned to her and I go, "Stacy, you did not just say that. You did not just say it." She's like, "Oh my God, you're so superstitious. Like you have no control over this." I'm like, we go back to the seats. It was already 5-4. I'm like, what is going on? I sit down.
And then what did Stacey have to say for herself?
I sit down and next to the group next to us, one girl was like, you could tell like a Mets fan like us. And then
Yeah.
she brought like her like gay friends that were just like there for a good time. And one of her guy friends must have said something like, "Oh, they're definitely gonna win. Like they're so far ahead." And I heard her say to him, like, "This is all your fault." And I literally turned around and go, "I just told her that this is her fault." And we were like, and,
Bonding over the superstition drama.
yeah. And see, she's just like, "I'm terrified of you because like I know you're joking, but are you joking?" I'm like, I am joking, but not really.
No. You can't joke about these things.
I know.
But
And then I sat there kind of pissy the whole rest of the game, but it was fun time. And then they had fireworks for Pride Night and they
it didn't
ended
get rained out this time.
it didn't get rained out this time and they ended with defying gravity with pink and green fireworks. The place erupted.
Wow.
Erupted. You don't even understand like top of their lungs screaming, singing. Like I said, the pink and
I
green, it
wish
was
I was there.
cinematic. It was cinematic. And I was like,
Love
this
that.
makes up for the loss. This right here.
Wow.
And
Wow.
it was great. So, the Mets got swept, but
Okay, well, at least your game was fun. Mine
yeah, I'm
was
sorry.
boring.
You had
So,
great seats though.
I did. I
Yeah.
did have great
And they'll
seats.
bounce back. They'll bounce back.
Right. We're
Any
gonna run
parting
out of time,
words?
so
We got a minute and a half.
we're gonna save our giveaway rant for next week.
Oh, I forgot about your giveaway, Ryan. I'm sorry. You should have cut me
No,
off about Mr. Softy.
no, it's fine. We'll save it for next week. I'm gonna type it in there now. But
Okay.
thanks for being our friend, everybody.
Yeah, guys, and we'll try to like make our lives more interesting so that like you can like
Yeah,
hear
for
from
real.
more from us next time.
Yeah, we'll
All
try.
right.
No
Cool.
guarantees though.
Yeah. Sorry.
All right.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Bye,
No,
guys.
got it.